Hello everyone, and welcome into yet another Lashim. Hi there, how are you all doing? Hi there Matrix, hi there Time, and hi there Claire. Hi, how are you all doing on this fine day? Hold on, let me fix up the microphone a bit. Very good, it's a nice refreshing morning, I'm glad to hear. I really am glad to hear. And so today, we'll be doing the typical make it thing, we're just walking on the video, you know. Anyhow, I'm insomnia maxing during Ramadan fasting to fix my cook sleep schedule. Insomnia maxing. Oh, are you just trying to flip your entire sleep schedule in a single day? That's risky. I wouldn't recommend that. Well, unless you have to, I suppose, to wake up for. It's a weekend. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I have experience. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I see then. That's fair. Alright, I'm sorry. Today I'm just a bit, I'm not... I need a second to get into the streaming mood, if you don't mind. No food, water, or caffeine because if it's making it harder. I can imagine. One last is my favorite. I can making breakfast start the day with an awesome cake. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, no time to waste. You know what? I'll get into the high make it spirit eventually, because right now there's no time to waste. We have a video to be made. You know, I can't just sit back and rest. No, we're not here to rest up. This is walking stream. We're here to walk. You know, we're here to be walking hard and hardly walking. Wave function. Wave. Where do we finish off? We finished off with this, and oh my goodness, I remember this. I'm pretty certain we made the geometry nodes, then we didn't use them yet. 280. 280. Yeah, I don't think we used them actually. So these are the geometry nodes we made, which are in fact the blue line represents the wave function. The orange line represents the Fourier transform of this wave function. And you can see that as you increase the size of the wave function, the Fourier transform narrows in more and more. And this is meant to represent, this is basically the uncertainty principle at play, which is that this is, well, actually proportional, I think. I don't remember. This, basically. Which is that the uncertainty, you cannot be certain about the position and momentum at the same time. There are a couple other ones, but basically you cannot be certain about the localization of the wave and the wave number at the same time. That's what basically effectively translates to. And what it means is that right here, as we increased, if we decrease the size of the wave, so if we make it extremely localized, like so, then we know that the wave is right here. We know where the wave is. However, we have absolutely no clue what the wave number is. If we increase it, however, then we lose certainty over where the wave would be, right? The wave could be anywhere here, but we do specify what wave numbers we have, like so. And so, yeah. With the different family, school, Arab exam. Control the past few months. It's fine, Invitex. You don't need to excuse yourself. It's fine. I just not make it changes avatar. Oh, you mean the corner? Yeah, this is my productivity avatar for when I'm productive. Where did I finish off the script? Number 2. With that transform, you don't even need multiple peaks or anything to measure the wavelength. You can see in orange and the wavelength in purple. Wait, wave in orange, wavelength in purple. What? Oh, you can see the wave in blue and the wavelength in orange. So, the blue one will be our wave function, like so. This will be the blue, -2, -2, and increase in size. By the way, doesn't anyone here understand the whole bracket shenanigans? Tuesday, no matter what your experience, I do not get it. I do, actually, Rainspec. I do understand the bracket shenanigans. it I don't know if I'll be able to explain it really quickly. I know that I will be able to explain it because eventually I will have to put it in the video. But it's rough. It's really, really rough. I have an explanation ready. In the video, there will be an explanation. Make it shoot fast like us for you, not suffer any difficulties at all. Your productivity will go all time high. I don't have the capabilities for it. So I cannot take what the Wikipedia is saying. The reason the whole article is written in legalese. I do have an explanation, but I think you will need to wait for the video. This video will go in about the wave function. The next video will be about the wave function as a vector or as a ket. So this. That next video might be actually a bit shorter, just trying to explain the kets. And it should do a pretty good job, hopefully. You make it. What wave dynamics are you working with today? Nothing much, just working the video for the wave function. Was the Fourier transform in LaTeX? Was like math BBF or FT? Oh, FT. Is it FT? There's something else there also, but FT? Would that work? No. Okay, that's a no. Fourier. Okay, that's great. I was kind of hoping for something. Conversion Fourier transform. Necessary clues only. Not looking for convolution exactly. Alright. I hope this works. Actually, I don't understand Hilbert spaces either. No idea why I answered linear algebra. You don't understand Hilbert spaces? Was my explanation really that bad? Was my explanation of Hilbert spaces really that bad? I remember I have had trouble with MathCal. Okay. MathCal should work here. Correct? It did. Great. Orange. That don't seem like the right chain of orange, but I don't really seem to care. There we go, there we go, there we go. How the hell have I not watched that? I don't know either. Rain spec! Literally my most recent video. My literally most recent video as well, Hilbert spaces. Do you have no plans to release Skip 2 this year? I have plans to release Skip 2 this year, but I don't have money for it. I wouldn't... If I'm gonna make Skip 2, I would need like a... $1,000 budget. I think $1,000 budget would be fine. And I just don't have that for Skip. Maybe a bit higher than $1,000. Hello, boys and non-boys. That's like technically inclusive. I saw all night doing a capture the flag. Oh, how did it go? No, I have an idea. Because right here we should have control over every single one of them. That's the red one. Okay, no, blue is the default, which means blue is the one which... There we go. Let's do 0.05. That kind of thickness should be fine, I think. It will look a tad bit better. Yeah, I think that looks fine. I think that looks fine. And now we're just gonna do a transition to everything. 9, 10. So we will start with this not existing, and we'll start with this not existing, and then we're gonna switch to this existing, like so. Make it. How do you? How much time do you spend animating a video? Average 100 hours, 150, maybe 200. That's usually the average. There we go, 0.01. and 100. And now right here we can there we go. Lovely. Render animation. Also proceeds to be very supportive. What about unboys? So, bye, Santos, bye, see you. I'm sorry, I just zoned out for a second. I'm really not in the right mindset for this stream, am I? Give me a second. Okay. Okay. So, we have this rendering. Next one will be the Fourier transform. What else do we have in the script? You can see that the wave gets more and more localized. More and more uncertain. Oh, the way, which I mean, more and more localized. We are more and more uncertain, which I mean makes sense. Look at this wave. You probably easy to measure it. Measure it. Where that wave is. You don't. It's right here. Make it drinking water. I'm drinking my vitamin mix. That's what I always drink during streams. I usually have 2 bottles, one with coffee, the other one the vitamin mix. You sound like you need more sleep than me. No, it's not sleep. Right here, now we can get more uncertain, hence why the wave peaks are much flatter. Reset, not this wave. Oh, fudge, let's rewrite this. Look at this wave. Now where that wave is, it's right here. You had to guess. I guess it would be a challenge because there aren't even peaks, and as such the Fourier is very localized. There we go. My neighbors came back home drunk and they are very loud right now. You keep your coffee in a bottle? Yeah. I mean, you've known about this. I've been doing it for weeks. I don't keep my coffee in a bottle, I make my coffee in a bottle. Because you can mix it up. Bye infantry, bye, see ya. Hi the void. It's been a while. As such, Fourier transform is very delocalized. If we delocalize the wave, however, then we get bunch of peaks. Configure the exactly. Oh, the culture is in the bottom of the cup. No, of course it is in the bottom. Timon is the name of it's called sewage. Of course I'm making it in a plastic bottle. Come on. As if that's as if that's a question. That's part of the process. Because I can pour in the instant coffee mix and then I can like shake it up. I'm in Japan right now. Oh, well, welcome to Japan. You're saying right now, so is it temporarily? Jeez, they're yelling so loud. Sounds fun. Hi, Drew. Hi. See, for example, more specific answer. But the wave itself. In place. You wouldn't. Defining wave function, and then right here we're going to have the last chapter, which is using a wave function. Right, piss off with this. There we go. The other plastic bottle can get moldy and stuff, so you might want to change that because you know carcinogens. Yes, that's that's my concern. Carcinogens. Okay, what are we doing? Our integral is extremely general, and with that transform, we don't even need multiple measure thing. See the wave in blue and wavelength in orange, which means this needs the same exact setup as this. There we go. And then this to 40. There we are. Lovely. Now it's used to wave particle duality made light and particles move like a mechanical wave at quantum scale. Welcome back, Rainspec. You think you understand, but there is a lot of uncertainty there. What are you uncertain about? I could try to help. Make it. How much storage does the video use on average? Depends. Does it have any real life footage or is it just animations? If it's just animations, then it takes way less. If it has real life footage, then it takes way more. For example, Hilbert Space had only animations and so it's just 3 gigabytes. It's not a lot. It's really not a lot. And I could guess that most of its 3 gigabytes is just the video. The video itself was 790 megabytes. So it's like 2.5 gigabytes. The animations don't take much space. I'm surprised. Yeah, but that's only with those. I did delete the acid videos, but the acid videos on average took 100 gigabytes. So I didn't really understand the Cauchy sequence properly. Really? Damn it! No, it isn't just you. Actually, I had this from multiple people by now, and I'm. What did I do wrong? I was so proud of my Cauchy sequence explanation. It was like with the arrows, which is, you know, each arrow is an element of the Cauchy sequence. Do you by any chance record arrow footage in 4K? Depends. Sometimes, most of the time in HD. I thought animations were very heavy. They're not. They are really not heavy. They are way less heavy than real life footage because, well, animations just, it's easier to store them. And there we go. Finished rendering. Lovely. Sweet. So we have the wave, the Fourier transform. Then as we keep going in the script, we have... now as you can see, our wave gets... As our wave gets more and more localized... Oh wait, whoops. I guess we might need to zoom out a bit for this to be visible. Okay. No, wait, more and more localized. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. There we go. More and more localized, which means it is going... It's getting smaller. I love how you can see that how when the peaks disappear, it just gets flat. And let's go to this. There we go. The emission speaking, maybe on the same topic, but I have a background knowledge. Maybe I think when the arrows come from, how they form the sequence. I suppose maybe. I think well, most of the animation come with the mouth. Exactly. Yeah. I don't do organic animations. I just do mathematical ones. Hence why it's so easy to store. Why is Heisenberg uncertainty principle a thing? How does it help us in any way? Well, asking how does it help us in any way is that's a very weird question to ask. It's kind of like asking how does gravity help us in any way? What kind of answer are you looking for? It helps us by modeling the world more accurately. And when it comes to what is Heisenberg uncertainty principle, what are the chances I'm making the animation about it literally right now? And there we go. Gravity, of course, helps us to help Earth stay in orbit, and some prevent us flying into space and die. Many practical applications. Wild way to approach gravity. Uncertainty principle helps us model the world because we didn't create gravity. We invented the concept of gravity, that is true, but we didn't create the underlying mechanics which make the concept accurate. Which means that gravity doesn't really help us as the effect, but as a model, it's useful because it just models the world more accurately. Okay, actually, planned over there. Yeah, back when I created the universe, I actually made the laws of physics precisely for humanity. You're welcome. No need to thank me, no need to thank me, you're welcome. Hi, the Timon.
Hello.
Hi. So isn't laws of physics a kind of god? I never really liked these kinds of assumptions of sentences, Catspin, because you don't have there's no definition of a god. It's like, in a sense, if you want to define God as the laws of physics, then yes, you can say that laws of physics are a god, but I mean, there is no definition of a god. If you want to define God as omniscience, or the omnipresence, if you want to define God as omnipotence and omnipresence, then yeah, laws of physics would be God. Since, according to our current models, they're everywhere and they're all powerful, kind of by definition. But hey, then you also might say that there are some other requirements for a god, in which case it wouldn't fit. Oh, this is a proper good visualization. You can see exactly how, as the wave is getting smaller, more localized, the Fourier transform of it gets more delocalized. And there we are. Okay, so now for the wave, we want to select the area underneath the wave, which means we'll need to do some maths, because we'll need to check if the area is also below. So not compare, only if this is less than, I hope less than, wait, less than, well, let's see, plug it in. Oh, good, okay, it works. Greater than this, there we go. Okay, so here's the thing. The way we'll want to do it now, hi CC, hi, welcome. The way we'll want to do it now will be a bit tricky, because we want to select all the area under the curve, which in theory should be simple. Let me just do a mix right here. In theory should be simple, in theory should just be this.
It looks kinda infinite if yeah.
How to do it? For each y, we'd need to select if for each x, we would need to select if that x, when solved, gives us the value that's below. That's doable, because this should give us the number. So right here, if we check if this is smaller than, if we check that if this is smaller than 0, and in which case we could just then mix between greater than and less than. That's almost something. Alright, so the answer is no.
Make it what is asking who am I?
So if you make it good, some Hungarian twink. Okay, that's a maybe, but we don't want this. If x plugged into this, but x shouldn't change anything. X should always be the same. Oh, why won't this be walking? No, wait, this is walking. Okay, no, that is proper. That is proper good, actually.
Since God is above the concept of reasoning, we can't use reason to define it. Then why you talk about it if you can't define it and you can't use reason? Then why argue or talk about it in the first place? Like if something is out of all logic definitions, reasoning, that is
stop using logic. Yeah.
No thing head empty.
No, think. I've never heard of it in that way. Okay, and now what we need to do is if it crosses the line, we want it to be 0. So if y in the top one less than this, and then in the top one if y is oh, I am good at what I do. That was some incredibly quick maths. There we go. And now we can switch from the function to the area under the function selected. And there we go. Impressively quick maths. You're drinking again?
I moved away from the mic so
It's still very audible.
When I moved away this far of the mic before, you said it was fine, so I was hoping that it was fine again, but apparently not.
There we go. if God is the only thing that is above the concept of reasoning, can we define God as something that is beyond the concept of reasoning? You wouldn't want to create a definition that's general. Well, that's the pickle. There is no singular... That's the pickle with the things that don't have a singular definition. Because then what you could also say is that, like, eldritch horror would be God, kind of by definition. You could say that paradoxes are a God. If you encounter certain paradoxes which you consider to be beyond the concept of reasoning, and so on and so forth. So far, consciousness doesn't make sense. So we could say consciousness is God. We could just keep going, keep going. Beginning of the universe. Like, why does the universe exist? Reason is giving us a couple of answers. None of them seem good, so that could be God. And you just keep going. Wouldn't life be easier if uncertainty principle wasn't thing reality? Like, it would in no way harm us, but also help us more about particle behavior. That's not how changing up the fundamental laws of reality works.
Yeah, make it. You're giving us physicists way too much work. Just please switch up the rules you created for the universe. Just please.
Titan, you have the concept of abstraction in science. No, not only in science, in like reality, I would say more. So you start with some elementary particles. You have your electrons, right? You have your quarks. Then these elementary particles create stuff like the nucleus. There we go. These nuclei create stuff like the atom. These atoms create stuff like molecules. And it just keeps going. Eventually, a bunch of different levels, and eventually you reach the level of a human. And the thing is, if you change the laws of physics even slightly at this scale, this might just completely destroy everything above it. So, to ask a question like, how would it harm us? Well, you wouldn't probably exist if the uncertainty principle didn't hold. Because if you change the laws of physics at the very, very lowest level, everything just will change. How long will the stream be? I actually have no idea. I just plan to walk on the quantum mechanics video. That's it.
Let's assume for a second that you don't actually have the power to change up the laws of the universe. So if we assume that, would you, if you had the power to change up the laws of the universe, create gravitons to be a reality just so that Remco can be happy?
Oh, spoilers. That's a backhanded way of asking if gravitons exist or not.
Well, maybe they don't exist yet.
I should ask what underlying quantum mechanism causes the uncertainty principle. This is tough to answer because there is no underlying quantum mechanism that causes the uncertainty principle. That's kind of... I can give you actually a spot-on great analogy, Titan. Imagine that you have 2 bananas. Right? You have 1 banana and 1 banana. When you add them together, what do you get? When you add 1 banana to a 1 banana, what do you get? Genuine question. I need to know. Is string theory better or quantum field theory better? Depends how you define better. Quantum field theory is... String theory is more ambitious, but theoretically more accurate. Quantum field theory is less ambitious, but practically more accurate. If they both worked perfectly, string theory would be better, but quantum theory is just closer. Quantum field theory is just closer to working perfectly. Anyway, you get 2 bananas. But the reason why you get 2 bananas, there is no classical mechanical mechanism behind why you get 2 bananas from adding 2 bananas. It's mathematical. And the same thing goes with the uncertainty principle. Right here, I am explaining the uncertainty principle without using any physics, just pure maths. Very delocalized. Okay, so now right here we need to repeat the same thing. To infinity is 1 plus 1. If we define 2 as 1 plus 1 plus 1, it will be that way. You can't compare math with physics. In physics, is always underlying reason for why things are the way they are. Well, if you think that, then you can just not use the quantum field theory, and then you won't have the uncertainty principle. The underlying definition that causes the uncertainty principle to happen is the quantum field theory model. If you use a different model, then you won't have that. Changing the quantum field theory model would be equivalent to you setting 2 as equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1. It would lead to inconsistencies, plenty of them, but technically could work. Top, second, fourth. Why is second, third, fourth? Okay, just all of them. They also do it with add. I didn't. That's great. Right there we go. Now right here we plug this in. That shouldn't be orange. Oh, it's because right, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Wait, are gravitons just the Santa Claus for physicists?
For Remco.
Some people have grown out of Santa Claus, so for other people it takes a little more time.
Imagine what answers just accepted reigns of fundamental nature of reality without asking any more whys about it. That's what you are doing right now, but once in the principle at quantum scale. Yeah, because I'm not the one who's asking, I'm not a scientist, that's why I'm not asking why. I'm not the researcher. Researchers ask why about that all the time. To say that there is a Nobel Prize waiting for whoever figures out the underlying mechanism of quantum mechanics is an understatement. But it's I'm just not a researcher, so I don't really work on this stuff. How do I bring this up? Oh, that's curious. This is correct, this is correct. This is kind of correct. Why isn't it going higher? Hello, Mr. Blaze. Make it multitasking right now, always. Genuinely, why isn't it going higher?
Tyson just casually asked why are you not getting a Nobel Prize already? Like,
Well, I
come
want to,
on, man.
I want to give others a chance. It would just be boring. Listen, if I get all the Nobel Prizes, then all the physicists will just be really upset with me.
What are you doing with your life, being an adult and not having a Nobel Prize yet? Seriously. What are you thinking?
It doesn't make much sense. Well, I found the reason why it doesn't make much sense. There we go. I fixed it. Wow, I am good at what I do.
Dino, let me tell you, people who are working on this have studied this full time in their entire life, have spent decades on the research, and like didn't discover it yet. Like, why would you think that a random YouTuber who uses LibreText would just suddenly reveal all the secrets of the universe? No offense, make it.
And then note none taken. Like, there's just the physicists who, because here's the thing, this is exploration versus exploitation 101. You basically want to create new models, but at the same time you want to figure out stuff about the models we already have as much as possible. So each new model created gives you new theoretical capacity for physics. However, that's the theoretical capacity. In order for it to become practical capacity, you need to take that model and then take it to its conclusions. And so basically, whilst there are people who create new models, that's how quantum field theory came to be. That's what string theory is. Whilst there are people who do that, at the same time, a lot more people are just prefer to work on the current models we already have in order to then create more stuff. So are tax money being wasted because scientists, what are they even doing? They're not discovering things. They are discovering things just within the current model. So, for example, well, not hard to find an example. Basically, pick any research project, and it's pretty solid that it will be working in quantum field theory and not in string theory. That's the reason why we don't have better models, is because it's considered a waste of money to make new models. It's been months since I had any major physics breakthrough. I feel like modern physics is mostly assumptions and theories. It's, well, okay, it's kind of assumptions and theories, but there is a reason for it. The reason is that it's actually really difficult to test out these assumptions and theories. It's just, we've reached like the point of, consider the quark. Einstein probably worked for the 1/10 wage today's scientists are paid. I like it. Probably. I like it. I like it when people just say probably without checking or anything. That's good. I always like it when people just make up random stuff. Basically, consider the quark, Mr. Blaze. Or actually, 3 of them, because it's kind of hard to have one. Like, you have the theoretical particle, the quark. Let's say it hasn't been discovered yet. Let's say it's purely theoretical. How would you go about figuring out if it exists or not? How would you turn the theoretical particle into the practical particle? How would you make sure of its existence? When will you explain it? You basically said it's Jesus for particles. What does it do? I did not say it's Jesus for particles. what I said is that it has been called the God particle, which it has, and Higgs absolutely hated that name, which is hilarious. That's I'm not making it up. Look, you can look up God's particle and you get Higgs boson, and Higgs absolutely hated that name, which is hilarious.
I even have a book that explains the entirety of physics research from the ancient Greek times up to the Higgs boson, and the book is called God Particle.
Yeah,
it's a really good book.
I think that's actually the book that got the name going, if I'm not mistaken. Just shoot lasers at it. The quarks? Well, that's the problem, because the size of a quark. Let's get the size of a quark for a second. For example, let's get the size of a quark. 10 to the negative 19. That would be, what's the prefix for negative 18? 10 to negative 19. Yeah, let's go with that. Prefixes, SI prefixes, of course. Then that would be atto. So 0.1 attometer, which means if you want to fire a laser at it, you would need a photon, which wavelength, right, is 0.1 attometer. That's tiny. As a quick reminder, the energy of a photon is inversely proportional to the wavelength, which means the smaller the wavelength, the higher the energy. So even if you can create some kind of experiment which would be able to knock off the quark from the proton, for example, using a laser, then you would still need to somehow get that laser.
I just want to mention to chat that the God Particle is a really good book if you're looking for something that is a light read and is about physics. Like, I can highly recommend. More people need to read that book.
Basically, this light would have energy of 1239847009536633036 MeV. Quite a lot. Continue shooting the laser until eventually one photon hits the particle out of pure luck. So, an experiment in which the desired, like, in which the reaction you want is so cosmically unlikely that basically, I don't know, a cosmic ray changing a random bit in your computer would be more likely than you actually knocking a quark off. So basically, the reason why we get like so little development with this much investment is because the experiments are just really difficult. They are really, really difficult. When you're working with elementary particles, there is no easy way to do stuff with them, unless you're working with electrons. Electrons are the exception because electrons just really like us. But quarks are terrible, neutrinos are terrible, bosons are terrible, except for photons, obviously. Photons and electrons are chill because of electromagnetism. Higgs boson is terrible. They're all absolutely terrible to work with. What's more, muons and tau are terrible. 15 out of 17 elementary particles are absolute pain to work with. What type of quarks are there? If they have plus charge, it's not maybe harder. What type of quarks are there? There is the up, down, top, bottom, charm, and strange.
Also, Catspan says that there are 18 elementary particles. Well, 17 are proven to have existed, and some people believe in gravitons. Most
But we
people
call
don't.
them. But do we have a word for people who believe in gravitons? We have a word for that. It's called drunk.
On whiskey, right?
Yeah. Maybe they all feel terrible because we use a terrible particle like the photon to detect them. I mean, like with colors. Oh, then this is way more. If you're counting colors as well, then that's 6 times 6, 36.
Wait. Either you count the antiparticles or not, because there are either 3 colors, so 3 times 6, or you count the antiparticles as well, and then you count the, yeah.
Well, if we're counting them by flavor, then the antiparticles would be included, but if we're counting them by color, then antiparticles have a different color.
Yeah, but based on flavor, if you count the antiparticles,
Generation.
then it's 2 times 6, not just 6. And you have to multiply that with 3.
No, because
Oh wait, that's the same number. Whatever.
wait, no, there's up, down, charm, strange, top, and bottom, and antiparticles I consider to be included in this. That's why I said 6.
Yes. Yeah. I agree that it's. But then the color charges.
They require a different one because over there, if you include antiparticles, then the colors are different.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I realize that both of our ways are counting result in the same number.
I just don't really like it when people complain about, scientists not doing much with the money. Have you seen the the Great Hadron Collider? This. And it's like still running all the time. Because we're still trying to just zone in on what is the actual mass of elementary particles. And this is what you need. Obviously, there's just a slice of it, right? But this is the Great Hadron Collider is what you need if you want to figure out the mass of elementary particles. There is no easy way to do it. They're elementary particles. Absolutely massive. And that's the reason why, which just takes so much money. Well, the research gets money.
Like, scientists are severely underpaid. Like, most scientists do it for the passion, because it's like a lot of work and not a lot of pay. Don't we need to be the bigger collider? Absolutely, we need a bigger collider. We always need a
We
bigger
always
collider.
need a bigger collider. That's like, you know how in America they do the triple the defense budget. In Europe, we should just do even bigger collider. We need an even bigger one. We need 7 bigger colliders, and connect them all together to create an even bigger collider. Triple the collider size. If more people were educated, then maybe more people would consider being a scientist. This already kind of happens in Europe. It's just that we just in Europe it's just really easy to get grants. Well, really easy-ish. Easy in relation to the rest of the world. Not easy, obviously. Bye, David. Have fun watching the video.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Baez.
Yep. There we go. Those nuclear bombs would be great energy
Those
sources.
nuclear bombs. Hmm? Those nuclear bombs would be great energy sources, by the way. Well, did you just invent the concept of nuclear reactors?
The world is increasing its military budget rapidly. Yeah, because we can afford it. Might as well. Might as well chuck a couple $100,000 million of military. Why not? Find a new way of boiling water. Exactly. Not all power comes from boiling water. Like, yeah, okay, most of it comes from boiling water, but not all. Renewables are genuinely just sci-fi in comparison to every other kind of power generation.
Uh,
Like, okay,
Everything
maybe
is sci-fi because
maybe
everything.
maybe wind turbines, not quite, because that's still just boiling water mechanism. But solar panels, they don't boil water. This then 70. Make it very exactly. Because you know, gives us much more. If we delocalize the wave, however, so right here we need to move this slightly higher up and move this way higher up. There we go. The EU increases the budget to 800 billion euro. Did it? Wait, what? There is no way. Hold on. What's the total? Not percent of GDP. I mean, in euros. Because that's way more than you think. That is way more than you think. 2025. 800 billion euros. Military.com. Be funding Ukraine more. That the USA debt. Wait, why is it doing EU and then breakdown of the countries with Canada in there? Including European Commission Council. Oh, that European institutions, not the... There we go. No, that's still European institutions. No, I mean EU. Is it all just going to be European institutions without actually the countries themselves? All as EU. So annoying. Vision project is $650. Do you like 800 billion euros is so much money. I don't think you understand how much money is 800 billion euros. Listen, 800 billion euros. That's 866 billion US dollars. That's 2023 to get the actual data. USA in 2023 spent how much money on its military budget? I'm pretty certain there we go, military budget of the United States. 700, that's more than the US.
Whoa.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that I don't think you understand. Military spending in 2021 reached 801 billion per year, according to Research and National. Yeah, and this is, and 800 billion euros is 866. I don't think it's more than US right now because they do increase the military budget every year.
Oh my god, I'm right now I'm just hoping that this isn't gonna turn into an arms race against the USA.
This is wild though. Just casually, you know what? I respect that EU just casually increasing military budget to just US level. Just like that, because why not? Might as well.
When the US does it, you hate them for it, but
you can buy a country or two. Funny. When the US does it, it's not that I hate them for it, I make fun of them for it. That's because I still will, because I still don't think US needs that big of a military budget. Who's gonna invade them, Mexico or Canada? Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean...
Trump
has been saying stuff like invading Denmark or what? Was it Denmark? I don't know.
Greenland?
Yeah, like, so it's like, yeah, kind of understandable that the EU decided to amp up the budget just to be safe.
You said that's the reason, not like war in Russia, right? No, the Greenland stuff. That's the yeah, totally.
All right, that's fair. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, there are. We're surrounded by idiots, so yeah.
Maybe you, the movie, you're surrounded by idiots.
I meant the EU, like in general. Like,
Speak for yourself.
on one side we have Russia, on the other side we have the USA.
Timon, it's the fucking globe. If you're on a sphere, then yes, you can pick any 2 points and you can say that you're surrounded by them. Oh my goodness, if I go south, there is Hungary. If I go north, there's also Hungary. Jesus, I'm just surrounded by Hungary.
Well, it sucks to be you. Yeah, understandable. I wouldn't want to be surrounded by Hungary either.
Oh wait, I picked the wrong one here. Oh, that's... $600 billion. That's a lot. It's crazy lot. I get still traumatized with that. No, I'm just feels it's not every day that you know, some kind of country can just decide to basically go to the US level of military spending.
Just casually quadrupled it and didn't tell anyone.
Exactly, it's a lot. Like it's not a little difference. I would just like to make that clear. It's basically EU was. Well, that's just you always have eyes. You see the number. Make it. You should play War Thunder. Get them to sponsor the streams.
Make it. Did Raid Shadow Legend ever ask you to sponsor you?
No, I'm too small as a YouTuber. I need to be a bigger YouTuber for them to sponsor me.
Even for Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, even for Rachel Leonard. No need to rub it in.
Is there a sponsorship that you would actually take?
Plenty. Any scientific research institutes, just, maybe ground news would be nice. 80,000 hours, I wouldn't mind. Basically, any charity. Charities also do sponsorships. There is a lot of grants out there. For example, Kurzgesagt, most of their videos are based on grants. You haven't been sponsored by anyone? No, I haven't. I'm too small as a YouTuber. I keep mentioning it. My Patreon is my sponsorship. It really is. I get money for making videos, and I just mention it at the end of the video. Just advertisement. What if you get sponsored from Brilliant? I think Brilliant. I would take it. I think, yeah. Make it should sponsor others. I don't have the money for that. In 3 days, I have a thing I have to go to. It's a long story, but I have to go couple cities over, and I'll have to stay the night there. Maybe find some hotel or something. And I've been stressed out about it for a week because I'm worried that I will arrive 2 hours late. I'll come back 2 hours late and I won't make it for the daily stream. I have it timed so that if everything goes according to plan, I should be back and I should make a stream in the same day. However, the margin of error is 2 hours, so...
You said you'd book a hotel. Can't you just stream from the hotel?
Actually, I could. But I prefer to stream here because I haven't really ever streamed on my laptop. I can't imagine it would be too pleasant. If not, I'll just stream from the train. I don't know. We'll just do a silent stream where there will be just no voice. It's just gonna be me. Terrible live stream.
I understand, but streaming from a hotel once is probably still better than risking missing one.
Yeah, but at the same time, I like the danger.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm a gambling addict. I need the gamble. So this is great stuff. Glad you liked it, David. I'm really glad you liked it. Tomorrow I should have the quantum mechanics video that I'm working on right now finished.
Ooh, nice. You're on fire.
Yeah.
Not literally this time, I hope.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's why I added I hope.
I have to be because I don't know if you've seen the views on my most recent 3 videos.
I didn't check.
They are in order. 9,000, 7,000, 9,000. All of the 3 latest
yummy.
All of the 3 latest videos combined have less views than the 4th video. What sucks is that I have a lot of really cool videos, but all of them, I don't have an angle for clickbait on them. They will be really cool. They will be really nice to watch. I just know that no one will click on them. But on the opposite part, I didn't understand shit. You mean the entire Hilbert Space video? Which or do you have like maybe some parts of it that I could try to explain?
That's sort of a compliment.
The last
Like your latest video was great. I didn't understand anything.
the last part was yeah. The last part was a bit off, but that's mainly because I mentioned imaginary numbers so many times, and there was absolutely nothing interesting to mention in the last part. Unless you're referring to the quantum mechanics, in which case, yes, that part was missing the example, but that's because right now I'm working on the quantum mechanics video, and then after this video, the next one will explain how to turn a wave function into a ket vector, which is in the Hilbert space. Too dumb to send you videos. That's actually a pretty solid job on me. Like if my videos are not good, that's not people being too dumb to understand my videos. That's my videos not being understandable enough. Hi, Tha. What are you doing still awake? Bob, haven't you been on the stream already? You did join in earlier on.
Yeah, then despawn and now respond.
Is that the more localized our wave function, the more uncertain we are about its wavelength? Oh, that's a good one. Property will say that the more localized our wave function, the more uncertain we are about its wavelength. The wavelength, the more uncertain we are about its. Actually, no. The more low, less. There we are. Girlfriend realized Make It was live. Oh, how did the call go? When is the second computer video coming out? That is one of the videos. Yeah, the nice thing, the really nice thing, and I genuinely mean it, about me having to travel, is that I always take my laptop with me, and I'm gonna get so many scripts done. When I come back, I will probably do a really short Balatro stream because I'll be really tired, and then the next day I'll probably just spend the whole day streaming, just working on the videos because I'll have all the scripts ready. And so I plan on scripting the quantum mechanics ket video, the second computers video, 2 additional small videos in the meantime. Just a bunch. Make it, what motivated you to do Rule 25? I don't even remember which one that is, but I know it's been the patron voice chat. A short Balatro stream. No, that one really will be a short Balatro stream because if I'm tired, then Balatro will be just the only thing I'll be capable of doing. And it's gonna be short because I will be tired. Actually, right here, I should probably add like another segment to recap. Michael Maros recounts I do. Just as a recap, here's how you can think about it. And this our wave function. it comes to this orange line, I'm gonna go with my favorite line of all, which is, you can think of it as no, actually no, it shouldn't be probability. That's extremely misleading. Square integral and all the other jazz. I mean, yeah, because, you know, this is just for me to remember when I'm supposed to script for that chapter because it's not finished. And then the last one will be using a wave function because I still want to give an example of how it would be used. And after this stream, I'm gonna finish scripting it. And also, I'm gonna be working on the secret Patreon-only practical video.
Not even I know what that is, so...
Yeah, because I haven't finished enough of it to like give a preview. But hey, today I might. I don't know, we'll see. No, because when gambling and numbers going up are not going to make it a short stream. What means, first of all, I don't need simulated gambling. I have real life gambling, and it is called the YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much. You know how terrible it is, by the way? This might genuinely be a part of why I'm a workaholic. Because, like, it's like a casino where you have the tokens to run the machines, right? Except I get money in return, but I can't buy tokens with money. In order to get the tokens, I just need to spend time to make a video. Each video is a token. You should make brain rot science videos because then you get all the sciences ready from YouTube. You need to appeal to the others. I don't want to appeal to the others. Congrats on 60k. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, congrats. I didn't even congratulate. Congrats.
No, I didn't even register it. Days are kind of blaring recently.
Recently.
Recently has been a couple of months. Because there, you can think of it. Much are a wave bonds with certain wave. Thank goodness I'm professional, because otherwise this next animation I'm gonna do would be a bit difficult to visualize. And that's because right here, what we would like is turn all of these off. Turn this off. And right here, change it up so that instead it would be just compare.
Overdose on Chucky meal. Good for you, good for you.
So I would know. It's gonna be my last one. Last stream already? What about wacky science style videos? My videos are already pretty wacky. They're gonna get wackier, don't worry. I'm going to amp up the wack factor.
That is an excellent question, Bev. I would like to know the answer to that too.
I'm busy. I haven't had much time recently to work on it.
So you're not making YouTube videos because you're busy making YouTube videos.
Exactly. Recently, I finished a stream like no wait. Recently, not finished a stream, only during a stream. I said that, man, I really want to finish this video quicker because then I'll have more time to work on more videos. This is what my life has become now. I need to finish videos quickly so that I can get back to working on more videos to finish them quickly. Pretty much living there. The school is finished. 5 years school. Oh, I see. 3 + 5 days. Exactly. That's spot on.
One divided by 0. Yeah, checks out. That actually does check out.
Eventually, I'm gonna upload that video, and then you will all have such an egg on your faces, because like the video will be already out. You won't be able to ask for it anymore.
No, but we can still bully you for releasing it so late.
Actually, you can't. In order for you to bully me, you would need to use your unless you send the pipe bomb, of course. In order to bully me, you need to like insult me. In which case, I would need to like have shame for it to actually work. You actually physically cannot bully me.
Who hurt you?
Because our time set isn't defined in complex world. No, maybe yours. Who was your favorite childhood YouTuber? Like, in my childhood, who was my favorite YouTuber?
Was there even a YouTube in your childhood?
Ryan Gosling. Exactly. It was, oh yeah, my childhood YouTuber was actually, it was the, David, I'm keep trying to think of a like a person who got, oh, the Hacktua girl. That was my childhood YouTuber. There we go. Oh man, such a fun. I kept trying to think of a YouTuber who got popular in like the last couple of years where it wasn't due to brain rot, but I just couldn't think of one. Make his favorite childhood YouTuber is himself. Exactly. Just make it from the future. We'll just teleport and I would watch their videos.
Oh, so that's how you got good at quantum mechanics. Yeah, that makes sense.
I watch my own videos, exactly. The Ouroboros. Mickey, what's your favorite constant? The number 1. I like it a lot. It's like the most common used constant. You can multiply anything by 1, it's gonna work. It doesn't work for any other constant, by the way.
David, the mole is not a constant. Avogadro's number is a constant. The mole is a unit.
The mole is a constant, though. It so very much is a constant.
It is literally not.
A mole is a unit in the same way that a number 3 is a unit.
Yeah, you can use the number 3 as a unit. Like, you can, when you're dealing with radians, you sometimes just treat pi as a unit.
When do you treat pi as a unit?
I don't know. In high school, we just like when we talked about radians, we said like we treated pi as a unit, and yeah, the teacher basically just said stuff like, yeah. Coherent sentence is my strong suit. Yay. No, that's not what the teacher said. Um, the teacher said that yeah, in some of the exercises you'll measure the angles in degrees. In the other exercises you'll measure the angles in pies. So be careful about that, or stuff like that. Like, we just treated pi as a unit the same way as, like, yeah.
Radian was the unit then, not the pi. What do you mean?
Yeah, but we basically just turned pi into, like, any constant can be a unit if you want it to.
No. No, because then if any constant can be a unit, then all constants would need to have the same dimensional because you can just switch between them. The reason why radians are, well, the thing is, radians aren't really that much of a different unit from degrees. They're just the same unit rescaled. If you want to go about it this way.
Yeah.
Pi is equal to 180, kind of thing. So they're the same, they're the different unit in the same sense that an inch and a meter are a different unit.
Yeah.
But an inch and a meter aren't really measuring a different thing. They're just rescaled.
Yeah.
And in order for mole to be a unit, then the number of molecules of a gas would have to be different than the number of molecules of a gas dimensionally.
I'm not gonna start this again. I'll be the bigger man here, and I'm not gonna start this again. I'll just shut up.
Good for you. Live in denial. What did mole do wrong? It doesn't make sense. It just simply does not make sense.
No.
You...
Mr. Blaze, don't.
If you follow the thermodynamics equations, then what you get is that the number of molecules of a gas has to be not equal to the number of molecules of a gas. You basically get... Time just left. You basically get 1 is not equal to 1, except it's n is not equal to n, where both of them refer to the number of molecules of a gas. And so, like, if... Basically, here's the thing. If mole is a unit, then this would be true. If mole isn't a unit, then this would be true. And if you think that number of molecules of a gas is equal to number of molecules of a gas, then that means mole cannot be a unit. Make it, what's your favorite color? It's blue right now. It depends when you ask me. Okay. There we go. And now right here we're going to... this will be a bit tricky. Because now what we'll need to do is... We should get a wave number from here. This will be a bit tricky. Indeed. However, it should be doable. If we do this, if we do purple.
I'm back.
Hi, back and make it.
You didn't answer task question.
Make it. What's your second favorite color? I don't have one. What's your third favorite color? You won't believe my answer.
And no one asks my favorite colors. That's insulting. People don't care about my favorite colors.
Stop being so vain. Oh, that's a proper good animation.
Having a favorite wavelength of the electromagnetic spectrum within the visible light range is so nerdy. You're
So it's
asking my
entire
least
rainbow. No, that also just said that Timon, for you, we know it's the entire rainbow. Yeah, I agree with that.
On another note, Immoral asks, what's my least favorite color, to which my answer is orange. Oh, Mr. Blaze wants no, so nice. Well, depends when you ask. I either answer green or blue.
Unoriginal.
I know. So, we're at war. We're officially at war. Yay, Bev is on my side. You're not on my side. What? Well, I'm on the anti-orange side.
You're probably like yellow. I think orange is a piss color. You should go to a doctor.
So that's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And Gemma, you should go to an eye doctor. Yeah. Yeah. And make it you also should go to the doctor just for good measure.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. To all doctors. Doctor costs money, not not in Europe.
I can't go to the doctor. I eat too many apples.
Skill issue.
I killed them all on sight.
Yeah, but like I agree, like yellow and red are cool colors. Not my favorites, but like very cool colors in very different ways. And orange is just such an awkward middle point. Like just no, just like no, like no. Yellow goes well with green, like uh, bright yellow and darker green. Those look so good together.
Ah, yes. The puke color mixture.
You can make it look really good.
Of course, I can make it. I'm talking about the default.
Not all yellow is piss color though, just some. So go to the doctor. Gemma. Wha- okay, Gemma's joking. Gemma's joking. Gemma is joking. Right? Right? Right?
In certain cases, blood can also be blue. That's... can it now? I'm curious, you got me curious. Immoral, what are the certain cases?
I think crabs have blue colored
Well, if you're
blood or
going like
something.
that, then you can have any colored blood. Just... talking about humans. Pissing red gives me gender euphoria.
What?
I like how Tiden added the comment right underneath Brickmaster debunking him. It's impressive. Brickmaster, you just debunked someone, like, in the future. Reversed temporal flow just for a debunk. I respect that. I really do.
Well, I have been skinned in multiple ways in one of Make It's videos, so you can just rewatch that to get to know my skin, my blood color.
So dumb. Retro causality. Well, I'll tell you, Ta is the blood agency, right? Ta runs the blood institution, so if Ta denied your petition, Bavbod, then I'm sorry, there is no appeal process. Wait, that sound? Tales from the Old Tale. Old Tale was great. Curiosity. It's a dangerous thing. Love it. I wouldn't actually mind just getting turned into a robot cyborg, crime solving, just troubled detective.
Yeah, sounds neat. Blood is a hoax created by Big Blood to sell more blood on the dark market.
Opinions on women. It's their day today.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh my god, it is. Well, happy International Women's Day, sir. I don't know if there are any other women here, but if there are any other women here, then to them too.
You forget about you guys are programmed by the hive. Hey, it's, you know, it's an occupational hazard. It happens. Now what do we need? Now what we need is a cosine with the wave number equal to the one we selected. Which means what we need is basically this. Add this. Add this.
Blaze, we do have Men's Day, man. Just don't like it's just nobody cares, and I mean, yeah, and there's also a non-binary day. Like, it's just, yeah. Somehow all of this one turned into a bigger thing. Yeah, I think it's sometimes in the October. Like it's across the year, so I guess it's in. I think it's in September or October. Some like yeah, it's sometimes it fall. No, November. November 19. All right then.
Have you checked the AI policy proposal by Dr. Anthony Aguirre? Do you think EU will adopt it? I haven't yet. I'll have to read up on it later on. Okay, and this. Oh my goodness, what is happening there? Oh yeah, right, it's because... Oh damn it. So there should be value, not this, and value.
Italian mapper just casually wishing to be in a country where humans don't have rights and people get sent to wars and stuff like that. Good stuff, good stuff.
It's rescaled, damn it. Wait, is it? No, the rescale is up and down. Oh, it's because the K is there. Right, the K is the one that's... No, wait. How to do it, how to do it.
Well, Caspan, I genuinely wish you the best of luck, and I'm sorry if that's really the case, and I genuinely wish you the best.
I wish you the best too, Caspin. That's terrible. 0 right there. This doesn't make any sense. 0 moving right there. It's because we're adding to x. Oh, the value we're comparing it to. Damn it! I've moved the value we're comparing it to, not the. There we go, let's see now. A 15-year-old serious mental health problems like depression, imposters, and that sort of stuff. That's most of my classmates seem surprisingly well. Do you have someone you could talk about this with? Someone like a close friend, family, anyone? Mom doesn't believe or care. Friends don't seem to understand why I'm so upset either. So sorry.
Brickmaster and Immoral are making really good points there.
I feel bad about trying to find a way to complain about life everywhere I can, including the stream. It makes me feel like a horrible person. If you genuinely feel horrible, then this shouldn't make you feel like a horrible person because you're just telling the truth. You should find comfort in that, the fact that you are telling the truth. You're not doing it for attention. You're not doing it for anything else. You are just doing it because you want to be honest, which is better than lying to people. So try doing it this way. If you could try, for example, with your mum, telling her, instead of going into specifics about what you think is causing it, just telling her that you just don't feel great. and that's it. Just try letting people know that you don't feel great, and really often just letting them know should help.
Both of you to assume that every mother cares about their child.
You have a better idea?
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what Omar said exactly, like, that's how some parents are. Like, not every person is kind or caring. So, yeah, sometimes you just have to find a different family from your own. Like, I mean, from the one that you were born in. Like, there are genuinely really good parents out there, and there are genuinely horrible parents out there, and you can't really do much about it. No, Omar, she's not right. Like disregarding your feelings and just treating that treating something so a major issue as some minor inconvenience. That's just wrong. That's very wrong. Gonna be the one making money at the age. What? In most countries, people aren't even can't even work legally at the age of 15. Like you can only start working legally at the age of 16 in like many countries. Like, what do you mean on your money when you're 15? Like that's crazy talk. That's crazy. That's plain crazy. Oh yeah, I see. But I mean, school is also a full-time thing for people who study. So, like, in my personal opinion, if a family can afford to support a child who is working, who is studying full-time, then if they can afford it, I believe it would be the right thing to do. But that's my personal opinion. By the way, make it. Are you like here? Because
Oh
or
yeah, I'm
is it
sorry.
mine?
I zoned out for a second. Got lost a little bit. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, all right, all right. Stream was froze the same picture for like 7 minutes and didn't hear you during
Yeah,
that
I
time. So
just yeah, yeah.
all right, welcome back. Make it to your own stream. Welcome back. Nice to have you here in this nice stream. Make it.
I don't know. You were talking and want to interrupt.
All right, Omar, your parents are absolutely crazy and just like just I don't even have words. Average make extreme politics, mental health, and fanboys. Yeah, checks out.
Yeah.
Well, Omar, maybe you can talk to your grandma while she's still around. Like, make sure um to just
Like she's gonna be too supportive. What does that mean?
sometimes people who aren't used to being supported can feel really really awkward when they experience genuine care and support. And I mean, I understand and I can fully relate, but yeah, that's a fear that you have to just push through and just approach her regardless and just yeah. Yeah, exactly what yeah, almost yeah. Yeah, I understand. I can fully relate, but yeah, you have to make that step, and you and you have to do it as soon as you can, because yeah, yeah, if it's true that yeah, you said it yourself that you don't have too much time to do it, so yeah, you should very much. Yeah, I know how scary it is.
What's she gonna do though? Not much. At least you will have someone who knows about it. This will make you
Yeah.
probably feel better.
Emotional support is the thing you need the most right now, and if she can give it to you, then that would be amazing. Um, I understand why you're stressed or more, but like you don't have to formulate it as if like you were talking to, I don't know, the CEO of a big company or something. Like, she's your grandma. Just spoke from your heart. Just it doesn't. It's not a problem if you stutter or your sentences are incoherent or something like that, because like you go there to receive her love. Not, you don't go there to be judged on your talking abilities. And yeah. But like if you are really scared of talking, you could just maybe start with a letter, and then uh, after giving her the letter, maybe approaching her and just hear her response. You know, like I understand. Like maybe just writing out some bullet points for yourself, and just 4 or 5 things that you want to mention, and just have it in your hand in a piece of paper to know what to talk about. Mm. No, good luck with that.
Well then, lost again. Well, Oma, I hope you will feel better. I truly, honestly do. I do believe you will get better. But for me, I think I need to go. I'm losing my mind a bit. I can't even talk much. Keep just drifting off. So I think I might need to end the stream now. Well, it was fun. I really hope everything will work out great for you. And for now, I suppose that'll be it. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching, and have a great day. I read to my older brother a few weeks ago, but he tried to be understanding, but not really what I needed. Then please do try with your grandma, because this really might help you a lot more than you can imagine. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.